the Lord begins to promote you into new realms of power and influence, you cannot take everybody with you. There are some relationships that belong in the realm where you're coming from, not the realm where you're going. The pressure up here is great, and it crushes. Listen to me carefully. You can be crushed by power. Scripture said it's one thing for you to fall on the stone, but if the stone ever falls on you, at this level, we're negotiating at a different level. The warfare at this level is different. What do you do in your life that is systematic? What? Do you systematically save? Do you systematically exercise? Do you have any systems in your... I'm just raising questions. If you can ask the right questions, you could get the right answer. You ask the wrong question, you get the wrong answer, and you cannot go through life cursing the answer. Change the question. Know what to ask. Ask and it shall be given you. Whatever you need, you pose a question and the answers will come. When I was younger, I used to say, why does this happen? Why can't I have money at the end of the month? Why? Because you grew up in poverty. You're a female. Nobody knows you. You don't have education. Then I changed it to how. How can I have money? Oh, that's a different. Girl, have you tried this and tried that? And here's an option, here's an option. You will be overwhelmed with answers and options. How can I avoid this ever happening to me again? How can I be a business owner? How can I be a public servant? How can I, and go to sleep? Because the spirit realm will bring you an answer. You'll have a dream. You'll have a vision, a prompting. Someone would show up in your life with the answer. What people call chance meeting will not be a chance meeting. They will be divinely orchestrated. How can I? Different question, isn't it? Why? Oh, you're Kenyan. And you know what they feel about Kenyan women. How? Oh, first of all, you're a Kenyan woman. You see the difference? Every second that I'm on this earth, I'm making money. I could be on the beach, I'm making money. I could never, listen, if I choose to never work a day in my life, another day in my life, I'll still make money. Listen to me carefully. People work for money. I create it. I'm a creator of wealth. I create wealth. I show people how to create wealth. You are not only you will not only attract wealth, you are going to create wealth. Wherever I go, listen, and I'm very serious about this. Wherever I go, the atmosphere has to accommodate my presence. Because I bring my own atmosphere, my own environment, my own climate. 2 years straight I've been going to Brussels. They said, this is inclement weather. It's 90 degrees and it's almost September. This never happens. It's happening for 2 years straight. I said, I ordered that weather, but I'm not responsible for it once I leave. I'm very serious. You have to know I'm very serious. Any country I walk into has to accommodate me. I went to Zambia. The day that I showed up, they opened up a brand new hotel. They told the organizer, we will not be doing any events until November. He said, I just had to drop a name. He said, well, we are hosting Cindy Trim. They called him back a couple of hours later and said, we have made an executive decision. We are going to open up the events part of it because of Cindy Trim. We can't have her going to another hotel. So they open up the events. Check this out. When I walked in, I said to them, did you realize you constructed this entire hotel to accommodate my presence in Zambia? And the day that I showed up was the day that they opened it up. Everything in the universe is going to conspire to support you as you proceed towards a specific goal because you have the intentions of doing it. The earth is the Lord's simply means that whatever is cultivated on this earth doesn't belong to the person that holds the title deed, doesn't belong to the bank, doesn't belong to this hotel. As long as they built it on the earth, it belongs to God. And when God gets good and ready, he can transfer the owner. That's why I love your presentation. Stop thinking about money. If God says that's your property, then talk to Miss Sue and then talk to the bank and do the 2-year program and forget about the money, because God can wake up the banker anytime he wants. He can wake up the owner anytime he wants, and he can transfer it into your hand. Are you getting this? That's why when the coordinators for the event in Zambia, when they said to them, oh no, you can't have your event. It's not going to be ready until November, and we're not going to host any event. And he said, well, we're hosting Dr. Cindy Trim. And 2 hours later, all of a sudden, they relaxed the policy, and they said, you can use it. Why? Because when I move through this earth, my purpose in this earth has to be accommodated by this earth. So it doesn't matter whether I'm Zambia, Kenya, United States of America, Canada, everything in the property, the land, the zip code that I show up in, they have to conspire to support my purpose. Now listen, wherever you have been assigned to fulfill a purpose, that particular land has been voice printed, and it recognizes your voice, it recognizes your thumbprint, it recognizes your footprint. Here's how scripture says it. You remember God said, Joshua, when you go into the promised land, just put your foot down. And whatever property, put your foot